Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're Callum and Tash and we live full time in our DIY van conversion.
And this is a series where we ask 12 different van lifers questions and then we share the answers with you. And this is the 5th video in this series and we ask, what is one piece of advice you would give to someone thinking about living in a van? And then stick around to the end and we'll tell you our bit of advice we would give.
You're coming from a house, downsize your possessions dramatically. Don't try and have loads of storage in here.
Because it's more stressful, like the more stuff you've got, the more stressful it is, the more you've got to worry about if anything gets lost or stolen or if anything happens. And just in general, like I find that if I'm in a room that's really cluttered, I get really stressed out. And when like there's loads of stuff on the bed and the surfaces, it is like, it's just not that nice. But when it's all nice and minimal, life is so much easier in a lot of ways. So probably just like, be minimal.
Simplify your life and enjoy more experiences and rather than material possessions.
I'll say top tips is, even if you think you can't afford it, find a way to go out for a week in a van and see if you actually like it. Because if you don't like it, you don't have to spend so much money building a van, buying a van investment and then selling it a month later. Try it out first. If you like it, then it's worthwhile investing in a van.
Top tip for beginners, apps on your phone are great for finding spots, but that means they're going to be busy. So use Google Maps to look at satellite images to find places which aren't on all the popular apps and you have it to yourself.
Yeah, so I would say going with the flow. It's just when you think that, when you see that things are not going right, and I find that we can spend a lot of time stressing about it and kicking ourselves that it's not working. And what I'm getting used to doing is just, okay, I've cut that piece wonky, I have only 2 options: learn to live with it or go buy a new piece and do it again.
Thanks. I would say, quite frankly, after something's cut and up, you kind of forget about it unless it really bugs you, in which case just face it.
How often you have to empty your cassette toilet is probably something that we wish we knew before. So we used to have a cassette and then we changed it for like a self-built composting toilet, and I would highly recommend a composting toilet in a build.
Like if you're in the van all day every day, your ablutions have piled up.
Not piled up.
Have filled up.
How much are you going?
By like day 3, so like then you have to go and find somewhere.
Yeah, like it fills up quick, let's just say.
I would say mine would be that like you don't need to shower every day. Like in a house, you just get into a routine that you wake up, you have a shower, and then work starts. But like you don't actually need to, like,
you don't get dirty
just by
as quickly as what you think you do.
So,
we sound gross, but it's true.
Toilets and showers is what we picked.
Get as small a van as you can get away with, rather than a Luton or anything gigantic. This is too big for just me. Just get rid of more stuff, have less stuff, own less stuff, and make do with a smaller van. If I could get away with a shorter van, I would like that, because this is only just slightly too big to fit under most height restrictions. So yeah, as small a van as you can get away with.
Something I wish I knew before living in a van was, why aren't you doing it already? Like, just do it. It's just do it. Just take the plunge. And something for newbies, I guess I would say. Obviously there's so many resources available for what we're doing, and like everyone is sharing their builds and how to do it, but so much of it will come, like every day you learn something more about the way you want to do your van life. So it'd just be to take that plunge, because those things, they come to everyone as they learn their journey. So everything will come along in place, and just to be confident and go for it.
All the admin takes up way more time than you'd think. Finding water, emptying toilets, finding a spot. I've for some reason thought that would take basically no time, just nip in there and fill up, but the life admin, I wish I knew and was prepared for that before doing it.
I wished I knew if, bearing in mind that I started this project and embarked on this project to save money, if somebody had said that it was going to take me 2.5 to 3 years to get to a point where I could save money, I probably would have lived in a van. Yeah, I think the process of living in a van isn't as simple as I'll buy a van, do it up, because it depends how you go into the situation, whether you've got debts, etc, etc. All of those need to be taken away, and then you then accrue more debt doing the build, so it takes a while. So in a way I wished had I known that, maybe I would have given it a second thought.
Dogs are very important. We have 3. We love dogs just because we love dogs. What are you doing? Why?
Dogs are very important and very annoying. But yeah.
But,
it's harder. It's harder with dogs and
but
children.
We have one rescue dog, and he obviously had some difficulties in his life, and he is a guard dog. And it turned out that we need a guard dog, so he protected us in the van a few times. People tried to break into the van when we were sleeping in it, and having a guard dog was very useful. So yeah, get a dog.
Just go and do it. Don't let anything stop you or worry you about taking that step to be living in a van. You can always sell it. You wouldn't probably lose out on any money, just time, and it's an experience. Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, I mean we've been away lots of times in caravans, and the van is the best thing we ever did. I'd never go back to a caravan.
And advice for newbies, I would just say, if this is the kind of life that you think you would like to live, then just do it. There are so many ways that you can like learn to work online, and you know, if you really want to do it, you can.
I'd probably say downsize. Don't hoard all your crap in the van, because it's only gonna like weigh you down, like physically and emotionally. So yeah, learn to live with less, definitely.
Thanks everyone for watching. Look out for part 6 next week, where we ask, how do you fund your lifestyle? How do you make money on the road?